Look at this carry, I'm loving it. They catch up a bit with Moen Khan around the place. And yeah, when you look at the colours too of these guys, and he coaches Quetta, Moen Khan. And Azim Khan, well, here he is, similar colours in the T10.
Yeah, recently played in the LPL. The Mushi.
There's some good pace and bounce.
Oh, Mushi was a good bowler, wasn't he? What a leggy he was. This is good bounce. Got the hand-eye coordination. They don't need to start confusing matters.
Good over this one so far. 3 dots involved. Oh, hello. It's pulled out because there's perhaps a bit of movement in the field and some talking. I wasn't happy. Was Azam. But I tell you what, Ali Khan not too happy either. He's just about to load up. Ran all that way and got asked to hold his horses.
Well, we just got a glimpse of Kyron Pollard, who has been batting at number 3. Dropped himself down the order this game.
I know what you're getting at, Niall. But too hot in the kitchen there, you reckon? Fidel and Ali Khan. Oh, yes, gone. I think he's got through it too early, actually. He is an effective hooker, but I think he might be a bit early on this one. And he might be smarting a bit with this clocking it.
Well, I reckon this is the quickest, bounciest wicket we've had so far. Yeah, good scone, good sconage. Good aggressive bowling this. I reckon this is the bounciest, fastest pitch we've had all tournament. Looks an absolute, we're right behind it. It looks beautiful. You were out there earlier, weren't you? Nice bit of grass on it.
See, that's what the players like. They like this. It slides on nicely. So they've done a great job, the ground staff. And I'm with you. I think this is a fresh surface. Hasn't been played on in this tournament at all. And again, I remember saying to Johnny Larkin and the crew here, so hey, you leave that grass on. It's going to slide on. It's going to be consistent. Batters love it. Quick bowlers, if they're good enough and they can get their lengths and radar right, then they can be a bit of a handful. But if you're slightly off, oof, you will go the distance. It's a slower one. And the Bravo. Get the dance out. He sure will. What a great over this is. Khan.
Slower ball. Really good wicket. Clever bowling from Ali Khan and good captaincy and good fielding. DJ Bravo, he backtracks quickly here but never takes his eye off the ball. A really good catch. It makes it look very easy. It's a really, really super catch. That's over. From it. Just the 2 singles. Well, the Gladiators, they're in all sorts of stride. 34.
Exactly 3 overs gone. 34 for 3. Marvellous stuff from Ali Khan. Using the short one well, a bit of shape. But here's the arrival of the skipper. Kyron Pollard. like that strike rate to be up a bit, but he often comes in sometimes difficult situations. Here's the change of pace. A lovely little bit of subtleness about this from Ali Khan in bowling. All that heat, short stuff, and a very good catch running by Dwayne Bravo. And Fidel has just been smoked downtown. Extraordinary. Azam Khan. Oh.
Well, this is talent. Nothing more, nothing less. This is just all out pure ability. Look at that timing. Look at the extension, the follow through. Yeah, there's a little bit in that, a little bit of, I know I'm good. I just pumped you over your head, Fidel. Back you go.
Oh, indeed, Niall. A little swagger, wasn't there, just at the end. There we go. Hold the pose, and then, yeah, my hand-eye's okay. Bit of Monday madness. Azam Khan. 15 already from 8. 187 strike rate. Where's he go now? Oh, he's got, oh, hello. Do not throw the red rag to this ball. Oh.
Well, this is awesome. This is what we want. Oh, 9:10 local time. A little bit of dirty dancing, a little bit of foot movement. Nearly clocks one on the helmet. Gurbaz is hopping around. Oh, yes. Lovely.
Oh, yeah. Good sniff ball from Fidel Edwards. Well, if he's 39 now, good stuff. Really is a tribute to Fidel Edwards and his fitness and his passion for the game. Oh, hello. Hello and goodbye. There's 6 more. Khan on fire here.
Yeah, don't go anywhere because this is brilliant. This is what we want. T10. Great pitch. Oh, a little bit of Gordon. Bit of double G.
Yeah, very calypso, wasn't it? Gordy Greenwich, for sure. There, extra pace if you're slightly off can be your undoing as well. What a stroke to start. You've at 6.6, half the over gone. You've got to fight back now as the bowler. Really under the pump here after such a good start from Delhi. And now he's not happy about something here. Azam. He's just saying what's happening to the field. He was just inquiring. So just changing it up here. Third has come up. And still not happy, and Fidel's just going to have to abort the run-up.
Well, he's normally a pretty happy-go-lucky chap, Fidel Edwards, but he's a little bit peeved, I think. Truth be told, he's been clocked for a couple of biggies.
This could be sharp. Yeah, Yorker. Well done.
Yeah, he'll be 39 on the 6th, and the 6th is the final. So wouldn't that be lovely? Fidel Edwards here in the final for his bit of birthday cake.
Wow. Waitangi Day in New Zealand. National holiday. And that's a national stroke and a half. Oh, and that. Oof. 39 years young on Feb 6. That's a good effort. Running in as if he's 19. Roll the clock back. Incredible. 20 years ago, he was 19 tearing in. And here he is. Who'd have thought 20 years later he could be doing that? Oof, great guess for 39.
Well, 20 years ago, there wasn't even T20 cricket. Now he is. Bowls 12 balls and gets paid for it. Brilliant.
Great gig. Just looking after your old mate Kyron Pollard, eh? Just a slow one for you, KP. Just don't want to get one around your chest just yet. Give you a sighter.
Well, a little slower ball on the hip here just to finish. Little tuck one to leg side.
He's got to get one of those cracking bounces to hit Pollard in the chest. That's what he wants. That's what DJ Bravo wants. They're so competitive. Bravo v Pollard when they've played a lot of franchise T20 against each other. Went Yorker. Bit friendly Fidel, bit naughty. 14 off the 4th, 48 for 3. Good buildings there, tall timber. Alex Wharf, bit of fitness for you, young man. That's right, you're looking good. So we're going to have this batting floating power play. Had the mandatory up front, 1 and 2. I'm mentioning it at length here in season 4. Got to take it between 3 and 9. So they've taken it here for over 5, the Gladiators. A bit of momentum from Azam Khan. Stay dressed, young man. We've seen a shirt come off today. I don't want any pants off now, please. Shiraz Ahmed. Shiraz Ahmed. He is into the attack. Yeah. Stack that offside. Men out on the leg side. Left arm swing. Oh, that's going to hurt. That is hurt now. This could be trouble for the bowler. It really is unfortunate. You do see it in T20 as it smashed him in the wrist, and it'll be his bowling hand. Let's go sideline anyway with Alex Jordan.
Hi guys, thank you very much. I'm with Mushtaq Ahmed, Mushi, the head coach of the Deccan Gladiators. Mushi, let's start with talking about the season. Probably not the start you would have wanted, but what positives are you taking into round 2?
I think we bowling very well actually at the moment, and we just need to click 1 or 2 guy has to score a bit like 50 and 60, so they get the momentum actually. So hopefully, you know, like today is the day, you know, Azam and Pollard can do some damage for Deccan for us actually.
Yeah, they sure can. Let's talk about Azam. What an exciting 22-year-old power hitter. What makes him so good?
Actually, he's strong and he's got a solid technique. I think, you know, the thing is he's very skillful. You know, you can see that the first 6 he hit to Edward, you know, that was a great shot to see. And I think he's got lots of skills, and at the same time he's a brave and he's got a power.
It's a fascinating format here in Abu Dhabi, this T10 format. It's a different psychology, isn't it, from the longer form of the game? Do you guys talk about that in the team room?
We do actually. You know, this doesn't matter, you know, you're playing 5 overs or T10 cricket, but the most important thing is you got to have a solid base. If your foundation is good, if your technique is good, you still can express in any format of the game. I think the most important thing is what is our message as a coaches is, you got to hold your shape longer, and then I think you can execute your plans better.
All right, well, you knew a thing or two about technique as a leggy. Is there much turn out there, and how many wickets do you think you could take in this format?
I'm not sure about that, you know, about how many wickets I'm going to take, but I definitely would know one thing. I will definitely go for lots of 6s for sure.
Oh, you're too humble. Thanks so much for chatting with us.
Thank you very much.
Back up to you guys.
Mushi? Character, Mushtaq Ahmed. Let's just look at this. This is nasty. In the follow through, bunted back into the and he's followed through, and it's his bowling hand. He's on the top back part of the thumb, and that is a thumb breaker. They're awful there. I'm not surprised he's gone down in a heap here. He needs to keep it pumping. He wants to. Just had a little bit of spray put on it, but he's good scene that he's actually bowling, because it is his bowling hand that got clocked. So let's see how he goes for the rest of the over. Unfortunately for Shiraz, it was his first ball. Oh, that's a good length. That's some good zip.
Yeah, slippery. Yeah, this is not good. He's struggling. He's Stevie K. Ruggling here, I reckon. Yeah, he's probably going to have to go off here. It's a shame, really. Good opportunity to get a couple of overs in. Looks sore. It's already swollen up. You can see the swelling. It looks quite red. I think it could be in a bad way here. This could be out of the comp kind of stuff. Bad finger injury. Look at that swelling already.
This one is oh dear, yeah. That is nasty. He's going to have to come off. He's so keen to stay on, young Shiraz. Real shame for him. Banged in. need it in the follow-through because all that G-force fizzing through when you release and zap down your hand. Johnny Gloucester out there, we're saying, mate, yeah, let's get off. Let's get off and have a good look. We're going to have an X-ray for you, my friend, I'm afraid. A lot of discomfort.
Yeah, I'm interested who's going to finish this over. Bravo's got a couple of overs up his sleeve. Will they bowl Nabi? Nabi's an option. Ravi Bopara's an option. Ahmad Butt obviously can bowl again. Oh, that's a real shame. Real shame. Well, this is an interesting one, really, because Ahmad Butt's going to end up bowling 1.4 overs when he's one of your better bowlers. This is a peculiar decision, really. Unless Bravo is backing himself to bowl 2 and he's going to bowl Nabi a couple of overs. Nabi's hardly bowling over, and when he did bowl, he got smacked.
Yeah, it's a floating power play, so he wants to go to one of his frontliners. He has to get one of his good guys there because there is, of course, only the 2 men out. So let's have a look and see how Ahmad Butt finishes off here. Yeah, he's got some good bowling stocks, as you say, Niall. A lot of good bowling stocks, and you're hoping someone like Mohammad Nabi can come good and get his full 12 balls in. Bopara, yeah, he's no slouch, is he? Particularly T20 and now T10. He's got options as the DJ Bravo. 4 to go in the 5th. That's floating. Another extra there.
Well, if there's one area Ahmad Butt needs to work on, it's the wides. He's bowled a lot of wides in this tournament so far. He's actually bowled really well this tournament. I'm not taking anything away because I think he's bowled really well. I know a lot of time he's trying to bowl that wide Yorker line, so if you can get it wrong by a couple of inches, you're going to be wide, but there's a little bit of control that's missing. Azam, need to get across your stumps here and pump him over extra if he's going for that wide Yorker.
Oh, and York, and he's dragged a wide one on. Azam Khan has to go, and he was hitting it and seeing it so beautifully. Being knocked over by a full wide one.
Brilliant. The plan was obvious. He's going wide Yorkers. Azam, well, he'll feel slightly unlucky. You always do when you drag one on, but I think that's brilliant bowling. Top class bowling, Ahmad Butt. Wide Yorkers is go-to. He's stuck with it. He's on his way. Azam Khan gone for 22. 50 for 4.
Ashraf out there took a great catch last night. So he's come in 6 here, all-rounder. Got to get Pollard on strike here. The 50 came up in this over, but they lost Azam Khan, rather, bowled by Butt. Yeah, it's very wide. Feet don't go. Shame for the Gladiators because he was key.
Yeah, pre-tournament Andy Flower was talking this guy up massively. He said he's a gun bowler. He's got a fairly simple plan. He just tries to maybe run up and shape the new ball slightly and then goes to wide Yorkers, and he's very good at it. Really skillful operator.
Yeah, the other thing about it is how long the between overs, and of course with the injury break, it was a long time out with Shiraz. And so long. Gloucester came out a couple of times. Jeez, it's a long time between meals. Absolute age, wasn't it? Yeah, slinging action, that's always the chance of you. Just that little bit of timing out in your action. This is what can happen. Knocks the poles over. Sunil Narayan loses that off pole. Then the Yorker from Fidel when he went full at the stumps. And then Bosch taken with a change of pace. Then this one again full. So the Zingers, they've been action. They have been busy.
Well, they could do the third man here. If he's going to bowl wide Yorkers, could do the third man back.
Oh, hello. Oh, safe. He would have been furious there, Pollard. It's wide, vacant real estate to hit into, given that this is that floating batting power play. Imagine that gone down someone's throat.
He's struggling for a bit of rhythm, I reckon, Kieran Pollard. Runs have been hard to come by so far. This has been an absolutely brilliant over. It's been a long over, but it's been a brilliant one. 14 minutes, I think it's registered at. Just the 5 runs, the wicket, and a big wicket too of Azam.
Last one of this floating batting power play. Nicely struck. It's only a single. So just the 6 off the over, and the Gladiators are 54 for 4.
Yeah, Deccan Gladiators, 54 for 4. And Azam looked good, didn't he? 22 off 13 deliveries. Shazad, 13 off 8. Narayan and Delport, just single figures for them. Tom Abel. What have you made of the first innings so far? Longest over.
Well, I just reckon it's quite ironic that the longest ever in the history of cricket has been bowled in the shortest format. That was about 15 minutes long, that last over. I mean, I hope he's all right with the injury on his arm, the big lad. I'm sure he is. But then the wides, then the wicket. Shiraz Ahmed, hope he's all right. Get that. Handing a bit of ice. Is this caught behind? A bit of an appeal? No, it's a wide. Let's just extend this innings a bit further.
Yeah, they went up, didn't they? We always say sometimes now that when umpires and that start to... Sorry, when the wicketkeeper goes up, the umpire goes, yeah, no, I know you guys are bluffing. I'll just raise my arms. Thank you very much. Full toss, hit straight back down the ground. That's what Pollard can do. He can put away the bad balls.
Very few people in the world can hit a low full toss straight back over the bowler's head like this. Oh, blimey. He somehow pumped that out the ground. Very impressive stuff. Shake of the head from the skipper. They must be starving, these boys. They've been out there, they've missed 2 meals. 5 overs gone, 5.2. I think we've had about 50 minutes so far.
Yeah, T10, you want it to be fast-paced. You want them to go through everything really quick. Tom Abel playing his first match of the tournament from Somerset, 26-year-old. And this time, a little bit too straight. Back-to-back boundaries, exactly what the Gladiators needed.
Well, that's a steep learning curve. Abel's played a lot of first-class cricket, played in England, played against Pollard very often. Best one-day players in the game, short format especially.
It's a great opportunity for Tom Abel. He's more known for his red ball cricket. Actually was the captain of his county side at a young age of 23. Didn't necessarily go to plan. I think he got dropped and was put into the second 11 side after that season. Oh dear, that was big. To the bigger side of the ground, and he's got protection. Just trying to see who at backward point.
That's Fidel down there, is it?
He had no idea. Where do I go? Shafane.
Rutherford, yeah. Might have got lost in the sun.
Oh, I'd like to have a look at that one again.
The record here. Textures and energy.
These matches down to powered by Sky 247. And there's so many points on offer out here. Football being played, you've got basketball courts, you've got cricket grounds.
I'll tell you what, he should use the triangle. Again, Pollard, he doesn't care on a football pitch, just pumping the ball out of the ground.
75 for 4.
He needs to give it. Go back to him, straight back to him, son. Straight back to him. Go wide, go wide. Man on, man on. Sorry. Football. That's Premier League standard stuff, but they're all enjoying themselves. Staying active, staying healthy.
If you always want to commentate on football, as we take a look at the last ball of the last over, yeah, nicely timed, slightly timed by Pollard.
Well, those low forward tosses. Yeah, every Englishman for England score a hat-trick at Wembley. I was just rubbish at football.
DJ Bravo. Slower delivery. Oh.
In amongst the never-ending innings, it's the Gladiators are going on 76 for 4. They'll be hoping to post 125-30. That seems to be a competitive total. 18 and over gets you up to 145. Wouldn't mind seeing that. Bring this crowd back to life.
Goes wide of the crease. Doesn't matter. It was going into the arc of Pollard. We have been waiting to see an innings like this. 1 boundary, 3 maximums, and he's not done yet.
Yeah, very simple. See ball, hit ball from Pollard. See him walking over to the offside, aiming for that short boundary with the wind. There's no fielder down there. Very sensible batting.
Yeah, Pollard so far 2 off 6, 24 off 17 and 3 off 4, and he would have been so bitterly disappointed the last game against the Calunders. It was there for him. He's now got a chance. And that has gone like an absolute rocket.
Stone me. That has gone like a rocket indeed. This is when you're fielding an extra cover, you're just glad you're not in the way of it. He's an absolute brute of a man. Look at the size of him. Like an extra set to the fence.
These two have a wonderful little relationship. They've played a lot of cricket with each other, but predominantly against each other. And DJ Bravo, as he's got on his shirt, Mr. Champion, he wants to make sure that he comes out on top.
You're not exactly humble with their nicknames, some of the West Indians. Mr. Champion, we've got the Universe Boss. I think I'd like the same thing. I want to give myself a nickname, like Mega Man or something. I'm not sure I can live up to it, but... Who would you be, Lisa?
I'm okay just being myself, thanks.
Oh, go, you good thing.
Here you go, here's your bull, Graham.
There he is, Dave the Bull, or Indelible.
I thought it was Dev. I thought we decided Dev.
I always said Dave, but other people said Dev. He's a good lad, though, this Bull. He's not waving his flag. Come on. He looked thoroughly annoyed the other night when his team lost at the end. But he's there, come rain or shine. Well, not so much rain over here. But he's there every day. I'm not going to tell you what our director thinks the Bull's name is in my ear. But it's great that he can support his team. The Gladiators, they're not supporting the Bulls at the minute. 88 for 4. 3 overs left.
Well, in the shortest format, it's all about key matchups. And actually, DJ Bravo has dismissed Pollard the most out of any bowler. So can he do it again? He's got one ball in this over to do so. No. Just a few more boundaries as everyone just moves away. Huge over. 17 off it, 92 for 4.
I can hear you. You can't hear me.
The Dream 11 fantasy points. So Tom Collar-Cadmore, 270. Nicholas Puran, no surprise that he's up there. Andre Fletcher, 251. So they're the players that you want in your team.
I've got all 5 of those in my team, Lisa.
Sure you do.
It's that last ball, very full from Bravo. And Pollard, he just hits the ball so hard it has to go straight to the fielder or they haven't got a chance.
I just like the byplay, just the looks to each other. Well, Shiraz, I'm glad that he's back on the field, but he won't enjoy that. That wasn't far off. It was a good Yorker, but excellently played.
That really is well played. Very full. Only one place you can hit this for 4. That's behind square on the offside. Just to dig it out. Finds the gap perfectly.
Partnership pretty impressive at the moment. 46 off 19. Obviously, Kieron Pollard, the destroyer there. 33 off 9 in the partnership. Well, single, just what the doctor ordered. Ideally, they'd love a wicket right now. They'd love Pollard, because there's still enough overs for him to put enough damage on. 13 runs and over gets them to 132. I think they're looking at 17 runs per over. That gets them to 142. And the fans, the owners of the Gladiators will certainly be happy if they get something in the vicinity of that. So 3 fielders on the offside. So 3 fielders behind point and then 3 in front. Well bowled. Excellent field as well. What do you make of the field for Pollard?
I always thought you had to have 4 on the leg side. Not sure how long I played the game for.
Yeah, there is 4.
There are now. There were 3 before.
Good catch. Oh, it was a stinger, absolutely flying, but it was hit straight to DJ Bravo.
Bravo, yeah, great catch, but he knows how far behind the clock they are. Doesn't want to miss a game. So he takes a finger stinger. Yowza! Bowler's over the moon. Well, you might be. Got that bandage on. He's a big, brave soldier. Ashraf goes for 11. Gladiators 98 for 5.
Center.
And Anwar Ali to the crease, strike rate, pretty impressive, 212. Yeah, hasn't necessarily got that out of the middle, and they'll walk for a single.
Let's have another look at this wicket. It's very full, right in the slot. Hit it pretty well.